I'm a bad motherfucker.
Hey, everybody. So if you know who this is, so I want to set this up for you. So Israel has been trying to start World War III, and they've been bombing Syria for whenever they feel like it. In fact, but they crossed the line and they bombed an embassy of Iran's inside Syria, which that crosses a big red line. So then Iran let them know. They gave them 72-hour notices. We're going to show you your Iron Dome doesn't work. And so they attacked just military targets. They didn't kill any people, civilians. They just attacked the military targets where the bombs came from that bombed their embassy in Syria. So that was very proportionate. And by the way, it's legal under international law, Section 51. So what Iran did was completely legal. What Israel did was illegal and highly breaks the norms, the international norms.
What about the norms?
So just that. So I wanted to give you the background on that because they're asking David Cameron, former Prime Minister of UK, about Iran retaliating against the illegal attack on their embassy in Syria, doing a legal attack on Israel's military bases that didn't kill anybody.
Oh, this ought to be good.
So watch how he flips the script. It's like the Derp State didn't coach this guy enough. Watch this.
A reckless and dangerous thing for Iran to have done. And I think the whole world can see all these countries that have somehow wondered, well, what is the true nature of Iran? It's there in black and white.
What would Britain do if a hostile nation flattened one of our consulates?
Well, we would take the very strong action.
Are these people a different species? Is that's why they don't understand the reciprocity of doing things?
He did not expect him to get that question. So now everybody can see that Iran are animals because they're brown skinned, but when we do it because we're white skinned, I think that's the only thing.
Well, because Ukraine's different because it's a Western nation,
yes,
which is a way of saying a white place.
So he's eating his own plate of shit before he could dish it out. That's what I want to watch this again. This is awesome.
A reckless and dangerous thing for Iran.
Reckless and dangerous, not reckless and dangerous. What Israel did by breaking international norms and international law,
dragging us in
and bombing Iran's consulate in Syria. And then this is great. Watch this.
Have done, and I think the whole world can see all these countries that have somehow wondered, well, what is the true nature of Iran? It's there in black and white.
What would Britain do if a hostile nation flattened one of our consulates?
Well, we would take the very strong action.
We
do exactly what Iran just did. Your gotchas aren't supposed to get yourself, David. That's something. When someone tells David Cameron to go fuck himself, he says, been there, done that. In fact, I'm still doing it.
Back at Eton, I had to fuck myself. That was how I...
It's how I got good at it.
It was part of joining the old being on the square, as they say.
So this guy he's like the embodiment of that George Carlin bit. Mm-hmm. Remember when George Carlin says, "Why? How come all your shit is stuff, but everybody else's stuff is shit?"
Well, good breeding, I would say.
So that whole Simon Cowell, you're supposed to be intimidated by my British accent, is officially over, I think. Okay.
It's been over for a while. I mean, first of all, Simon Cowell's rocked a butt cut for 20 years. Also, he ain't Simon Cowell. He's a bigger programmable life form. Simon Cowell is more of a sentient entity than this guy. This guy should have seen that coming. Like, you couldn't pivot when that very obvious thing was said to you right after. That means he's just being fed the thing and spitting it out, and he can't adjust on the fly. That's what that means.
Hypocrisy is when we're talking about civilized. It's not when we're talking about civilized white people, not slightly more tense savages. Come on.
Their smart bombs are better than ours. Remember all of our smart bombs that weren't that smart?
Jackson Hinkle came on and told us that Iran actually has hypersonic missiles.
They didn't even use those.
We don't even, and they didn't even use those.
That actually, Jackson always says some goddamn shit that upsets me, and he goes, we don't have those? So we've been dicking around worried they had nukes while they were making better missiles you can actually use in the world.
Yes. So again, if that kind of stuff, if you support the Ukraine war, if you support Israel, if you support anything
you must have a great
that
job.
you watch CNN, Fox News, MSNBC, if that doesn't make you feel like a fucking moron, nothing will.
I bet they didn't even. People don't even watch this news, but I know for a fact.
I think that's the BBC. Is that Sky News or BBC? Let me see what that is. Oh, that's Sky News.
Yeah, it's Australia. I work with a dude from Australia down in Miami, in Key West. I like him a lot, this dude. But he was telling me in Australia, they those aid workers that they bombed a kilometer apart, those are Australians, a lot of them. So Australia is getting real sick of Israel right now. That's all the rumblings of people like, what is this shit? They're still mad about whoever gets elected prime minister promises to get Julian Assange back and then they don't do it. So people getting real. They don't have the same cult of personality worship. Like they don't have an AOC over there or anything. But also, when you think about, Israel forces Arabs out of there, you could either starve here or live in another country. Well, pushing all these people into Western nations, you're changing the demographic of people that support Israel in those nations. Like, what do you think is going to happen? What do you think is going to happen? Well, I think it's happening.
I want to see this one more time. Is this stupid?
A reckless and dangerous thing for Iran to have done. And I think the whole world can see all these countries that have somehow wondered, well, what is the true nature of Iran? It's there in black and white.
What would Britain do if a hostile nation flattened one of our consulates?
Well, we would take the very strong action.
I had to fuck a pig on an episode of Black Mirror. Save the Queen. Boy, he makes Piers Morgan look like an alpha.
No kidding.
Like an alpha Joe Rogan, alpha brain.
Well, we would do the exact same thing. I mean, come on, I'm just there bullshitting. What am I supposed to do? I don't.
Please, I don't control anything.
Come on.
They have my family.
Overstep.
All right, Jimmy. Look into the Havara Agreement between Nazis and Zionists signed in 1933 that promised them safe travels to Palestine before
the Zionists were in bed with Hitler,
the world.
By the way, just so you know.
Thank you, Magic Marquardt.
I think that's why Bibi is saying the Holocaust wasn't Hitler's idea. I think Bibi is trying to acknowledge that when he makes it like, Palestinians are worse than Nazis. I think that's what he's trying to reference with that.
Okay, thank you. Hey, Kate Katwas, not all of us millennials are shit libs. We're ruled by boomers, and Generation Xers are following their lead. But maybe BlackRock will lend us a home one day. Kate Katwas.
How about if we drop generational astrology altogether?
Oh, why? I like to divide.
I'm a Gemini myself.
Well, we all know that I'm a Latin XX. Anyways, Charles Schwab has cancer. Any word if the cancer is going to be okay? Hey, the fact that not even the Democrats bring up the longest serving Republican was Denny Hastert. Oh, I read that one. And he was a serial pedophile. Yeah, nothing to see here. Why is nobody about the root cause of all the problems, the monetary system? Nothing will change if we keep it. Hey, Karen Burns, see you, girl, in Pennsylvania. That'll be fun. Our number one problem is the people have rights. Oh, look at you, DVJ. The only truth is joy. That's kind of hard to find right now, Squigs. Hey, damn it, Klaus Schwab. A spark heart is best. Thank you, spark heart is best. All right, so let's see here. What did I miss? Love, empathy, gratitude, integrity, truth. Now that's legit. And Jay is a weasel. Love you all. Atlas Rise. Look at you, Atlas Rise. Hey, Jimmy. Trumper here. Trumper. My girlfriend and I are going to go to a Jordan Peterson talk. If they have a Q&A, I'll definitely ask him about his position on Bibi, Israel, and Judaism.
Ask him how much he got paid. Now, you found out, Kurt, he got paid, Jordan Peterson.
I was told $60 million by Daily Wire. His contract.
His contract from the Daily Wire is $60 million.
Yep. But $50 million, $60 million, that's like the magic number for a lot of stuff you hear about.
Yeah, if you get to ask him a question, ask him how much he got paid by Ben Shapiro's Daily Wire, and has that influenced your position on Israel Palestine? And let's just see what he says. I would like him to say, yes, it's influenced me a lot. Then I could like him. At least he's being honest about his horribleness.
Because his suit's going to tell you the truth because it's two wacky colors because his mind has to hold cognitive. Here, I'll be a psychiatrist. He's got cognitive dissonance. So you're seeing it manifest in his outfits as if it was Kyle Kalinski's hair.
Great analysis. Thank you, Dr. Kurt Mexican. We really appreciate it. All right, let's see. Let me see what else I have here. Oh, I read that one about the monetary system. Oh, where'd that one go? Russia unveiled hypersonic nukes back in 2018. I watched it live on RT at the time. Presentation by Putin is still on YouTube. Derek, thank you, Derek.
Okay.
All right, back to Jimmy.
Isn't it swell? The memes make themselves. They found a rabbi hole, tunnels and all. There's Jews in the walls. Isn't it bliss? The rabbinical grace soiling the mattresses. Well, let me tell you. If I were Rabbi Shmuley and diddle 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 digga digga diddle diddle dum, all day long I'd diddle little bums. If I were a Shmuley man, I'd peddle all my dildos, dreidel dildos, selling dildos with my daughter and her mum. If I were a Jewish Shmuley man, I'd be digging with a dildo in my bum. I'd wear a grotesque nose and go grab some goyim right on the nipple with a pinch. A Shabbos lap dance brace for the youngest mensch.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you hate shitty coffee? I, for one, really hate shitty coffee, which is why I'm excited to introduce to you a company that's revolting against shitty coffee, and it's called the 1775 Coffee Company. Now, I haven't had it yet because I only drink decaf. Steph has had it. Steph, how do you like it?
I really like it. You know what? I have a French press, and so I've been using my French press and totally enjoying it. It's delicious. It's smooth. It's smooth.
So 1775, the world awakened. In 1775, the world awakened to a new era. And now it's 1775 Coffee Company is bringing you a coffee that embodies that revolutionary spirit. Crafted with passion and precision, our beans are ethically and exclusively sourced from the finest coffee beans farms of Bolivia. Didn't know that. 1775 Coffee Company's farm-to-cup journey ensures the highest quality of authenticity and sustainability from start to finish. With each sip, your palate will recognize and appreciate the dedication and passion that goes into crafting this single-sourced brew. 1775 Coffee Company takes pride in offering customers a truly exceptional coffee experience with their premium coffee collection. But their dedication to this revolution extends beyond the realm of taste. Safeguarding freedom of speech is critical right now, which is why 1775 Coffee Company has joined forces with Rumble in defense of one of our most fundamental rights, freedom of speech. Coffee that's sure to awaken all your senses, including the sense of freedom. So choose 1775 Coffee by going to 1775coffee.com/litter. That's LITTER, and use the code LITTER for 10% off the checkout on your first order. 1775 Coffee, brewed to perfection, crafted with revolution.
Hey, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down there for more AM Joy and the rest of MSNBC. And click on any of the videos right here to watch the latest interviews and highlights. And you can get more videos from MSNBC for free every day with our newsletter. Just visit